Welcome back everybody, thank you for watching another video. So today I want to share with you the top 5 things I learned after cutting my first 5 coasters. And as always guys, if you want to purchase any of the items mentioned in this video, make sure you check out the links in the description below. Okay, here are the first 5 coasters that I cut, and let me spread these out so you can have a look at them. We're going to examine these in a little bit, but there you go. Now, the first thing I learned after cutting my first coaster is, look how crooked that is, right? When you got your ruler on your piece of leather and you're cutting, you really want to stop your hand from wandering around back and forth like this. Second thing I learned is, with thicker leather, especially like this 6-ounce, don't try to cut it all at one time. Just do, 3 or 4 cuts so that you're not trying to do everything at one time. So not only was I trying to cut all at once, but my hand was going back and forth, and that's what resulted in that. Third thing is, I teared one of the corners here because I really wasn't starting past these points here. You don't want to start exactly where your cuts begin. You want to go a little bit beyond, sink it down, and then cut all the way through. That way you're not tearing your leather. Alright, the second thing I learned after cutting this coaster is, for your corners, just get a punch. You're going to put it down, stick it there, whack it, and it's going to make you a nice clean corner. What I tried to do here was use a quarter as kind of a way to make that arch in there, and then just kind of cut small pieces of it to round it. It's not worth it. Just get a punch and make your life a lot easier. Now, speaking of making your life a lot easier, this is a wood slicker or burnisher. This is what you use to polish off your edges like this. These are great. They work, but getting one of these to fit into a rotary tool is going to cut your time in half. So if you can, get one of these. You put it in the rotary tool, it spins around. If you have a variable speed, that's great. But this literally will cut a lot of time off your projects. All right, the next thing I want to discuss are edge bevelers. This is a number 5. And what this does is it puts a bevel on your leather. And most importantly, what it does is when you cut into your leather, the lips are going to kind of mushroom out on the side. So it's a good idea to get that bevel in there. So this is the number 5. Okay, that's what that looks like. And that's a number 3. I think that I'm going to go with either a 0 or a 1. So if you're out there and you're wondering what type of bevels you want to do, and I don't know, maybe you like the way that looks. To me, I don't really like it. I like the smaller bevels in there. So that's a 5. That's a 3. I think I'm either going to be between a 0 or a 1. And the last thing I want to talk about are scratch awls. Now, this one I just had in my toolbox from I don't know how long ago. And that's what the point looks like on here. And you can see it's a lot larger. I picked up these from Amazon. And again, I'll leave links on the bottom so you can purchase this. This is from Osborne. But you see how much finer that tip is? If you compare the two, it's a finer tip. And this is easier to handle. Right, you can put the whole thing in your hand, draw your lines, and what a lot of other people use this for is when you're doing your stitching, they poke that through the hole so they can run the needle through it. So get these are going to be good. Alright guys, I want to leave you with one extra bonus item that I learned, and it's all about this guy right here. I didn't even bother unwrapping it. What I got in here is a plastic maul, and the reason I didn't unwrap it is when I picked it up, I was like, yeah, this thing is way too light. I thought 12 ounces was going to be heavy enough to do what I needed to do, but it's not. What I needed to do is punch holes through leather for stitching and to punch letters in the leather that I'm going to be doing. 12 ounces is not enough. If you're just going to be doing like fancy designs or something like that and you just want to use it to tap like this, that's going to be fine. Your arm's not going to get as tired, but I need something heavier. And really, I think 24 ounces, 2 pounds is the minimum to get that done. Well, alright guys, there you go. Those are the top 5 things that I learned from just cutting my first 5 coasters. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, if you want to purchase anything mentioned in this video, make sure you check out the links in the description below. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.